I thought I'd take a ride. Soon Miss Lady Bride was seated by my side. The horse was lean and lank.
Good morning, I'm Belle. Welcome back to my channel and Vlogmas day 9. Today I'm going to show you what I eat in a day, though I am out at lunchtime at a local pub to celebrate my birthday with my family. I will almost certainly be having a roast, and I know there will be birthday cake this afternoon, but I will show you what I eat around that. Brekkie today is totally inspired by the absolutely fantastic Budget Slimmers, Kath and Laura. I think their channel is absolutely super, and they had a similar brekkie to this yesterday or recently, and I just really fancied it. So in here is plain quark that I've put a tiny bit of cinnamon vanilla skinny syrup and then a tablespoon of mincemeat for 2 sins. Given the quark a stir, I have had a little taste. It was absolutely lovely. Then I've taken some all bran. You get 50 grams as your healthy B. I've got just under half that amount, so half my healthy B for all bran. Then I've got an apple that I've chopped for speed, and I've put some mixed spice over the top. And then I've got a Kenko hazelnut coffee, which I've made with semi-skim milk from my healthy A allowance. And I've got a glass of water in my Rudolph glass. So this is what I'm having for brekkie. I've got an Asda delivery in a second, which is why I'm not jumping on to say good morning first, because I'm in a bit of a rush. But I will come on and say hello later. So I've just had my Asda delivery and got loads of fruit and veg and stuff, which I'm not going to show you because it's boring. But thought I would show you a couple of things that I have got. So the sweet chilli Snacker Jacks, there's 4 bags in there and they are 4.5 sins each. The sweet and salty Sunbites popcorn are 2.5 sins and there's 6 packets in there. And the sweet chilli hula hoop puffs are 3.5 sins and there are 6 packets in there. And those 3 big multi-pack bags, I think, were on 3 for £3 on offer. So you basically get 6, 12, 16 bags for £3, which I thought was quite good. Then the sponge fingers are 1 sin each. I think I saw sponge fingers maybe on the fabulous Trudy Beanie's channel. And so that inspired me to get those. And I thought I would maybe try and do a Slimming World tiramisu at some point. But we'll see how that goes. Then these yogurts are normal Muller Lite size, but they are the Greek honeyed banana flavour. On the app, they're coming up as half a sin each, which really surprises me. I thought they would be 1 sin each because they're like a proper Muller Lite size pot. So I don't know if I'm reading the app wrong, but yeah, they'll either be half or 1. And then these sausages, light and lean pork sausages, are half a sin each, and they're really nice, really tasty sausages. So looking forward to having those. So I just thought I'd show you those quickly, and I'll show you what I eat later. So it's 12:15 and we're not having lunch till 1:30, so I'm just having a Hi-Fi blackberry and apple as the second half of my healthy B. So I'm just about to go to the forest, have a walk with my sister and the dog she's looking after, and get some exercise in before my roast. It was raining earlier and I was like, I don't think I'm gonna come, and she was like, you're not a sugar lump. So yeah, the rain has stopped, the sun has come out, and we are going to get some exercise. So we're out in the forest and it is absolutely gorgeous. So we had an amazing lunch. I ate loads and thoroughly enjoyed it, and now we're walking back. It's probably about an hour, I reckon, slightly less than an hour, but it's nice being out. It's starting to get dark, but we just saw a really lovely sunset, so that was nice. So yeah. So it's about 7 o'clock and I am just back from my family's. I have had such a nice day, as you've seen from the video. My sister and me took
the dog she's looking after out this morning, and we thought we were walking to the pub, but we ended up getting quite lost and going a really long way, and I think it took us something like an hour and 25 minutes maybe to get to the pub, and it's so hilly round there as well. It's just like, oh, but it was beautiful. The sun was out, everything was just, you know, just one of those really, really beautiful days. So we walked there. I had a lovely roast, one of the best I've ever had. It was gorgeous, and I had a pudding and a Diet Coke. But there is no doubt I had like a zillion sins. I'm not going to insert photos because I don't think that's particularly helpful for anyone. But suffice to say, my lunch was gorgeous. And then we walked back home from the pub, found a slightly quicker route, but it was probably still just under an hour. And I really already can feel it in my legs, so I think tomorrow I'm gonna feel, my legs are gonna feel like jelly. But anyway, I loved it. It was such a good day. And then we went round to my family's, and they had cake for my birthday, and that was really nice. It's just been the loveliest day, and I haven't stuck to Slimming World at all in terms of what I've eaten at lunchtime. I loved it. So no regrets at all. I believe that Slimming World is about finding balance. So tomorrow I'll be back on it. Thursday I've got my Christmas do. I'll go over all my sins. That's, you know, this is a way of life. I've done Slimming World on and off for about 15 years or something like that, and this is what I love about it, that you can go out, have a meal out if you want to. You just make the choice. You know, I know on Tuesday when I weigh in at group, the chances are I might have a gain. Oh well, next week I'll try and lose it. You know, it's just, this is life, and I've loved today. So anyway, I will stop rambling, and I probably will have a light tea later, and I'll show you what I have in a bit. So it's 9 o'clock, and unsurprisingly I'm not particularly hungry after my big lunch. So I've just got a little plate, and I've just put some ham, cherry tomatoes, some of the Baxter's red slaw that looks like this, that is free, and some pickled onions. So I'm just having that, a glass of water and a cup of biscuit brew Yorkshire tea with a little bit of skim milk. And this is the last thing that I will eat today. So thank you so much for watching, as always. Do check the Sin Apple calculator for anything that I've mentioned sin wise today. But I really do thank you for your support. I'm sorry there hasn't been sort of loads of Slimming World stuff today, but this is the reality of my day. And I'm finishing the day on a zillion sins. But zero regrets, and I have a very full belly and a full heart, and I feel totally happy. So all there is to say is I will be back on plan tomorrow morning. I hope you've all had an absolutely lovely weekend, and I'll see you tomorrow in Vlogmas day 10.